Hey everybody, today we are going to do a breakdown of a song that everybody knows, You Are My Sunshine. It's a very beginner-friendly song. It only has a few chords and it's a song that everybody, young or old, knows and loves to sing along to. So let's break it down. I'd like to say first thank you for everybody that's been following the channel so far. I love and appreciate all the support for all the play-alongs that I've been posting. I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel and give me any feedback in the comments below. I do have a chord chart available for free for download. It's in the comments below. You certainly don't need it to follow along with this lesson, but I find it helpful. So a couple things. The idea is to be able to follow along to this video even if you've never picked up a ukulele before. So this is very beginner centric. The first thing you want to do is make sure that your instrument is in tune, because no matter how good you are, if the instrument isn't in tune, it's going to sound horrible. So make sure you have a tuner that you can put on the headstock and get your strings in tune, or there's apps that you can download on your phone. Let's break down the chords that we need for this song. So the first chord we're going to need is the C chord, and it's a very simple chord to play. You're only going to hold down the bottom string on the third fret here, and that's what a C chord sounds like. And depending on what chords you play in transition to depends on the finger I use to play this chord. For this song, I like to use my ring finger, and you'll shortly see why. The next chord we need is an F chord. You're going to put your middle finger on the top string of the second fret and your pointer finger on the third string of the first fret. There. The G chord is played by putting your pointer finger on the second string on the second fret, your middle finger on the bottom string of the second fret, and your ring finger on the third string of the third fret. And this is how they tell you to play this chord. When I play this chord shape on the guitar like this, but when I first learned the ukulele, I learned in my muscle memory to play it like this, which is just kind of switching around my two fingers on that second fret. So I use my middle finger on the top string, the second fret, second string, my pointer finger on the bottom string of that same second fret, and my ring finger in the same place, third string, third fret. I don't know why I did this. It felt more natural to me. I think transitioning to other chords like E minor, and it was easier. And so that's where my muscle memory went and has stuck to. And so I will probably naturally, you'll always see me usually playing my G chord like this. So this is probably how you should play it, but there's no rules. Probably because your wrist is in a more natural position to play it this way. But I say do whatever feels best for you. Those are the three chord shapes that you will need for this song. When you're playing chords, you're going to want to play with your fingertips. You don't want to put it flat. You want to kind of curve your fingers and play on that fleshy part, just above the nail. And the great thing about playing the ukulele is that most of them have nylon strings, and so it's a lot easier on your fingers to play. So for adults and especially for children, it makes it a very good beginner instrument. For strumming, for this version, we are only going to do down strums to make it very simple for anybody to play along. Strumming, when you're first starting out, it's usually the most natural feeling to play with your thumb. It does give you a softer sound, but it's a little bit easier to play. The other way you can strum is people like to use their pointer finger and play with just that finger. play, I like to use all of my fingers, and I kind of strum with all of them on my nails. But for here, I'm going to just play with my thumb, because I find that to be natural and just doing a simple down strum. And then what you're going to want to do is just practice those chord shapes and transitioning back and forth. And earlier when I said to use my ring finger on that C chord shape is because going from C to F is much quicker if you use your, or I find to be much quicker if you use your pointer finger and then want to transition over to F. It just takes a little bit longer because your ring finger on the C shape can stay there, and these fingers can be going and moving over to that F before this one lifts off, and it kind of just, I find, makes it a little bit easier. So you can practice what feels more natural to you. And finally, the last transition is from the C chord to that G chord shape. And again, using your ring finger for that C chord, bottom string, 3rd fret, makes it easier to go to that G chord, because all you do is hop that finger up a string. So it's going to go then to the 3rd string on the 3rd fret, and then you're going to lay down your other 2 fingers to make the G chord. Again, I would do it like this with my middle finger on top, 2nd string, 2nd fret, and my pointer finger on the bottom string, or you can switch them around and use the middle finger on the bottom string and the pointer finger on that 2nd string, 2nd fret. Again, it just takes a lot of practice. I find in the beginning, G is one of the trickier chords to learn. So just keep practicing over and over and over, and you'll get it down. Also to note that your thumb is on the back of the ukulele, and it gives pressure to your other fingers making the chord shapes. So you want to have a nice firm grip with your thumb. You don't want it, way up here poking out of the top. It needs to be on the back of the fretboard, giving pressure. You're not constantly pushing it hard, but it needs to kind of hold it in place. So let's jump into the song. So, yeah, the song starts before our first down strum on singing, so it kind of just goes right in. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine, you make me happy, and that's where we're transitioning to the F, right on happy. When skies are gray, you'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Okay, did you feel that tricky G in there? That comes quick and is only staying there for a measure. So what we're doing with the down strums is simply just doing a down strum on the 1 beat and the 3 beat. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the best way to do it is just to go very slow. You can practice with a metronome if you want. I never do that, but I probably should. It probably would make me a better player and keep my timing on beat. But we all know the song, and so it's very easy to hum it along. What's tricky in the beginning too is singing and playing at the same time. People find that challenging. So I'm gonna do a version here at the end of just singing it in time, and it might be easiest just to like play along with me as I sing and do the transitions. And then you can work on it all at home. The other really great thing about this song is that all the verses and the chorus follow the same chord progression. So once you got it down, you can just keep going verse, chorus, and it's kind of the same over and over. Okay, so I'm going to start in and just kind of sing it slow so you have a starting place. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. All right, that's your first lesson. I hope to come back to this and maybe we can do it with an island strum or a different strumming technique, but just to start, work on these 3 chords and just getting the timing of the down strums, and you'll be able to progress from there. So thanks again for watching. Please subscribe below. For more content, you can follow me on my Patreon page at patreon.com/LeahWoozleyMusic. I appreciate all the support. Thanks, guys.